Look how peaceful he is. So cute when he sleeps. Totally. So holy. Excuse-moi, isn't he this radical thing, Ayatollah or something? Yes, and you can call him Ayatollah Khomeini. And you are like not going back to your country to replace the Shah that just left?
What? The Shah has left Iran?
No, Mahmoud, we should be the bad guys. What? The Shah has left Iran? Allahu Akbar. Rukhala, wake up! The Shah is gone! The Shah is gone! The laundry? I'm sorry, mon amour. The Israelis, they stole the washing powder. No! It's the Shah! He's no longer in Iran! It's our time to get back! Au revoir, Shah. Révolution? Iran, a land of ancient empires, vibrant bazaars and stunning architecture. For centuries it was a cultural and trade hub, the most shiny jewel of the Middle East. The Persian Empire with its grand palaces contributed greatly to art, science and philosophy. But today, Iran's story is a bit different. Poverty, political oppression and the lack of free speech are not exactly paradise. Instead of leading the world in science and technology like their ancestors did before, they are now busy evading the Islamic morality police and surviving ridiculously high inflation rates. And the government, well, it looks like they care less about their people and more about some crazy aspirations of destroying the world and exterminating the human race. So hold on and join me on a 20 minutes journey to understand what the hell happened to this beautiful country. So the story of Iran, or the Persian Empire if you wish, starts officially in 559 BCE with their founding father, the Achaemenid king, Cyrus the Great. But if you are here to learn about the far history of this land, well, you are on the wrong channel, as it's too vague and overloaded with strange names like Median, Parthian, Sasanian and Zoroastrian. Too boring for sketcHistory to cover. So Google it if you must, and let's fast forward to 1921. You know what, wait, rewind for a second? Stop it. A key event in Iran's history occurred in the 7th century during the Arab conquest of the Middle East, when Islam began to widespread in the region, including Iran, where the people were more than glad to convert and get rid of their tiring religion, Zoroastrianism. Purification, making God happy, purification. Psst, come here. Cow urine is awesome, no doubt, but can you afford it yourself? It's so expensive. Join Islam and purify yourself with prayers and water only. It's totally free. Prayers and water, you say? And that's it? Yep. Prayers and water. Alhamdulillah! It is so good to be Muslim. Anything else? No. We are done here. Unless you wanna make God even happier? Of course I do. Allahu Akbar, as they say. But what could make him even more happy?
Ow!
Fast forward to 1921, a military coup ended the Qajar dynasty and brought Reza Shah Pahlavi to power. Reza, who was secular and Western oriented, sought to modernize Iran similar to Ataturk in post-Ottoman Turkey of the same days. Reza Shah ruled from 1925 to 1941 during the rise of the Nazi Party in Germany and the beginning of World War II. The Nazis had this sick habit of classifying races, and I bet you didn't know this, but Iranian people were classified at top alongside Germans as both being part of the Aryan race. Iran, Aryans, you see where this nonsense goes, right?
Silenzio generale, weil Sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur um zu lernen, wie man besser Gabe hält. Ich hätte gut daran getan. Wie Stalin!
Now, being a bit unprofessional and extremely oversimplifying things, this weird relationship that had developed between Nazi Germany and Iran made the allies a bit unhappy. They had several interests in Iran that were crucial for them to win the war, so they invaded Iran, kicked out the Shah, and by that pushed Germany away. Reza was replaced with his son Muhammad Reza as the new Shah of Iran. But this poor bastard will ultimately be revealed as the tragic hero of our story that is beginning right now. Muhammad Reza Pahlavi was appointed to be the Shah of Iran at the age of 22. For days, he will be remembered as the last king to rule Iran, ending over 2,500 years of continuous monarchy. Muhammad made sure to continue his father's legacy of westernization and modernization, alongside corruption and hedonism. In 1957, like any self-respecting dictator, he founded his own secret police, the SAVAK. So everything is clear, guys, right? Clear. Great. Take this, you have all the details inside. You know, honey, this Western nightlife are so overrated. If this is what the Shah calls modernization, then I rather... Fuck! They ran out of ketchup again. To the kitchen, woman! But the Shah says women are equal to men! Yeah, but you know the Shah can sit on my... And then... After I... In 1963, our Shah, feeling like a boss with his fancy modern army, decided to proceed what his father started and give Iran a makeover. We are talking about Western clothes, women's rights, and some other far-reaching reforms. You know, the whole package. It was supposed to be a glorious white revolution, a non-bloody revolution that will ultimately convert Iran into a secular Western modern country, break the ruling elites, and most important, make the people love him. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Today I'm proud to introduce several super cool reforms which I believe can make Iran great again. First, equal rights for women and the complete separation of religion and state. Since this very evening, no more hijab. We are in 1963, for God's sake. Second, literacy. This lazing around obsessively in mosques brought our kingdom to unacceptable rates of illiteracy. Since this very evening, everybody reads! How you doing? And last but not least, no more feudalism, no more working for others. Since this very evening, each peasant is a master of his own business. Now everybody check your seats. You get land, you get land, you get land, and you get land. Everybody gets land. So as you can see, things were not as smooth as expected. The reforms were too dramatic for such a conservative society. The clergy dudes didn't like the concept of losing power, and neither did the retailers from the bazaar cartel. The landlords were furious about losing the lands their fathers stole for centuries, and on top of all sectors where the dyslexic community were less eager to start reading. How much would Chuck? Damn with this nonsense! I hate you, Pahlavi! Even the common people who were supposed to be the big winners of the White Revolution were like, whoa, hold on bro, someone went a bit too far. The whole thing backfired faster than a boomerang to the face. Protest erupted, and that's when Ayatollah Khomeini, the ultimate party pooper, showed up and became the face of the opposition. On June 3rd, in a brave act, he gave his unforgettable speech against the Shah and his White Revolution. This speech escalated the protest all across the country, but it also came with an expensive personal price. And the Shah knows we will never give up. A few days following the speech, Khomeini was arrested. The Shah feared executing him would just escalate the situation, so he decided to exile him to Turkey instead. But Turkey turned out to be too western for Khomeini's delicate Islamic taste, and he quickly found himself in Iraq with no choice but to restart his fight from scratch. Fortunately, or to be more accurate, unfortunately, our Ayatollah indeed never gives up, and his comeback started to take shape with a new brilliant strategy. First, settled in the holy city of Najaf, an important pilgrimage site for Shia Muslims, which is the dominant branch in Iran. Second, harnessed the new technology that took the world by storm, the cassette tape, to record himself mumbling religious incitement against the Shah. And ultimately, send the tapes to Iran with the pilgrims and distribute them across the country through a network of mosques. The cassettes spread like wildfire, becoming as viral as the stupid cat videos of the early 2000s. His message completely dominated the streets with his words on everyone's lips.
1, 2, Muhammad is in the house. Fuck the Shah, fuck the West. It's about to go down.
The Shah is bad. The Shah is evil.
The Shah corrupt. He's corrupt, yeah. Ramadan Ayatollah Imam. Death to America. Death to Israel. Muhammad is the man. Allah is the God. The Shah is sick. Not yet, but he will be sick, inshallah. Islam. And ate the Shah. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my cassettes. Like and subscribe to sketcHistory if you want him to upload twice a month and not twice a year like lazy Oversimplified. Thank you so much.
Over the next 13 years, Khomeini continued to produce more and more content. This made Iran constantly unstable, and on and off protests became routine. In 1978, the Shah had enough and he finally understood that Najaf was not necessarily the best place to exile Khomeini, so he asked a favor from his Iraqi colleague, the strongest man and the future dictator of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, to kick Khomeini's radical ass far away from that region. Your Majesty, it's the Ayatollah. You won't believe what evil things he's saying about you. Sitting there in his golden jacuzzi, filled with champagne instead of water, staring at his stupid 7 feet tall diamond made of your hard work money. What? How dare he? Get me Saddam on the line. No! How dare he? Outrageous! Okay, I'm on it. Don't worry. Ayu, something popped up. Please cancel the after lunch rape. Saddam, who was not exactly a big fan of Ayatollah Khomeini, kept his word and quickly kicked him out of Iraq. From there, he moved to a surprising destination, France. In Europe, Khomeini rebranded himself as a kind of Papa Smart figure of the Iranian people, religious, yet liberal and moderate. He became an accepted and intriguing figure in the eyes of the West, some would even say inspiring, especially in the eyes of the French people, who saw his actions as a kind of modern version, if you can call an Ayatollah modern, of the French Revolution, which also emerged from the common people against the oppressive crown. But people are still very interested to know what your positions are when it comes to the proud community, gays. What about non-Muslims, like Jews, for example? And let us know what you think about women's rights. He says he loves everybody, feels a strong connection to the LGBTQ+ community. You can see he's wearing a dress to show his support, right? He also respects women very much and always compliments their cooking. And juice? There's nothing he loves more. He drinks fresh orange juice every morning. He loves vitamin C. Actually, there is nothing he doesn't love. He's very progressive. Oh, c'est magnifique. Ayatollah Khomeini, merci beaucoup.
Elsa scared.
So it turns out that even exile to France didn't solve the Shah's problems. Instead, the Ayatollah gained more strength and the protest just escalated. The only solution that made sense was eliminating Khomeini. In fact, several Western intelligence agencies were already like, want us to take care of your Ayatollah issue, Pahlavi? But the Shah, being all high and mighty, rejected their offers. He was too scared of causing more chaos and didn't grasp how serious the threat was. By 1974, things took a nosedive. The Shah was diagnosed with blood cancer and his physical and mental health started to crumble. As he got sicker, his grip on the regime weakened. It was only then that the Shah had an epiphany. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Khomeini earlier? He met with a senior Mossad official and asked him to carry out the assassination in France, but the naive Israelis, clueless as ever, responded, Khomeini who? Nah, we're good. Deal with the old caveman yourself. And that, my friends, is what I call an epic miscalculation. Good morning, Isaac. Shalom Aleichem. أهلا وسهلا يا حبيبي. أنا بحبك. بكلاوة. How many times do I need to explain to you that we are not Arabs? Never mind. You think you can take him down? Yes? So you are going to kill him, right? No? As time went on, the Shah got more and more focused on his worsening illness instead of running the country. Since he had such a centralized rule, the government started falling apart as fast as his health did. Protests weren't getting the usual iron fist treatment, which meant more people in the streets, and the opposition started feeling like they might actually stand a chance. By the spring of 1978, he made his last public appearance before pretty much disappearing from the public eye, and in January 1979 he announced a long vacation with his wife just to get some relaxation. Officially, not many knew about his cancer, but it was clear to everyone what was really going on. This tyrant is not going to ever come back to Iran. And from that point, the stage was super set for a revolution that would change Iran and the Middle East forever, the Islamic Revolution of Iran.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing some turbulence.
I am back. Ruchala, marry me! Woohoo! It shot me! Ruchala, marry me too! Make me your second wife! Hasta la vista, baby. So, Khomeini is back in Iran and it's a good time to break down the situation. But before that, a quick disclaimer. Facts-wise, the last scene was not entirely accurate. Khomeini returned to Iran only 2 weeks after the Shah left, so he could never have given him the middle finger on his way back. Definitely not in the sky, I mean, that's not even possible, I guess. You better be a bit sharper if you want to distinguish between real history and sketch history. But anyway, the situation is that the Shah left Iran, creating a huge power vacuum. The streets, chaos, protest, turmoil, no one to calm things down. The army sits on the fence, remaining neutral and waiting to see where the winds blow. The opposition, random unrelated groups that share nothing in common but the intention of taking power, communists, liberals, and of course the Islamists led by Khomeini, all waiting in their corners for the bell to ring. In the West, all eyes were on Iran. Who is going to win the succession battle? Who is going to lead this country? In reality, it was a first round knockout. The Islamists had a clear advantage in spreading their propaganda through their mosques. More importantly, they had Khomeini, the face of the protests, the hope of the ordinary people, with an unblemished reputation and cross-sectoral popularity. And so, after 16 years of exile and a long life journey dedicated to an almost impossible mission, at the ripe old age of 77, the elderly Ayatollah finally managed to take the driver's seat. And now, with his hands on the wheel, he could finally navigate Iran to a brighter future, to the future of the Islamic Revolution. Yeah, I know what you think. What normal person would wish his country such a future? Well, probably no one. But the Shah was so corrupt, strutting around with his fancy ridiculous crown and hosting Hollywood-style parties while most people struggled to put bread on their table and hope not to be snatched by the secret police, what caused them to ignore all the red flags and welcome Khomeini with a naive, "What's the word this old guy could do? No one could be worse than the Shah, right?" Wrong! 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 What were they thinking? But to be fair, it's not like they ordered an Islamic revolution. The Islamists did have a large, solid base, but it didn't represent the majority. So they miscalculated. Not a big deal, right? At least now they will have a nuclear bomb to think about when they are hungry. The people believed that this humble barefoot Ayatollah was too old to have any control intentions. They assumed he would just replace the Shah and then let them decide on the new regime themselves. Dear Iranian brothers, today I am happy to officially form the Islamic Republic of Iran. The Republic will be based on the principles of equality, dignity, and liberty. We are finally free! Woohoo! Liberty! I've been waiting for this moment for years. Anyway, like any modern republic, there will be 3 branches of power that will check and balance each other to maintain the rule of law. The executive branch, led by a president democratically elected every 4 years. Supervised by the legislative branch, 290 representatives from all different sectors. Both branches will be overseen by a judiciary composed of 12 judges elected by the president and confirmed by the parliament. And that's, gentlemen, what I call progress! Oh, and one last thing, as God's BFF, I will take on myself the ungrateful role of the supreme leader, which means that I am the only one to decide everything. Whatever I say is the words of the living God. Disappointment is obviously for life, yada yada yada. Go on, the assembly may start its discussions. After all, I have a republic to run here. Thank you so much for watching our sketcHistory, the guy with the accent you wish you had. I know you won't stop here and proceed to watch other sketcHistories videos, but you better wait 1 more minute. In the meantime, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future videos. And if you do want me to upload more videos like this one, you will need to like, share, and even comment if possible. I'm always happy to chat with the viewers. This free of charge 1-second gesture is the only thing that allows me to keep producing and uploading these videos instead of finding a real job with a tie and pants, God forbid. So come on, do it now, and I promise to upload at least twice a month. And as for Khomeini, this problematic old dude ruled Iran with an iron fist for the next 10 years until Allah decided to take him back in 1989. Today, in 2024, Iran is mostly busy spreading its peculiar hostility to the West, hostility that first came into real action with some bad hospitality to 52 American diplomats who were kept as hostages for more than a year, right after the revolution. Iran demanded the extradition of the Shah from the US, but I'm done here, so if you want to know how this story ended, well, watch Argo or something. Oh my god! Shit, look at them, they will kill us. Don't panic, everybody! Ben Affleck is here to rescue you! Ben? Matt? What are you doing here? I'm working on a new movie, Argo or something. Really? Me too, bro! Best friends working together again! What are you making there? Coffee? Make another one for yourself! Ha 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 ha! You got it, brother! Can you just pass me the milk, please? Sure, man! Ben and Matt are doing it once. You're not going anywhere.